Hello, my name is Anthony Wall. This video is about Connecticut wire crimes and the mail crimes with judges, with police forms. Weathersfield Police is involved, forging names, switching names with officers. These are also people involved with racketeering with Washington, D.C., and with World Trade Center tied intercampuses. And they have a crime method where they're preventing people a response and they're attaching me and other people I know to fake conversations, fake sequences, fake natures of relationships to themselves, to other people that we don't know at all, and people changing everything. Now, in other words, they have people walk by you years ago and then pretend that means something, or leave it to the court because those courts are involved with those people criminally. So the New Britain Superior Court is involved with forging names, switching names, falsified police reports, and preventing people's speech. Then they do little tricks like have someone say, "Oh, say thank you" while you walk by, so they can pretend to perceive things. Their obligations they missed. Now they need to get out of the court, and they need to put themselves in writing now. See, WFSB has a. No, I asked you 50,000 times calmly, nicely too. They also attach people to fake yelling and fake conversations. So I had to bring in because there's a Trantolo and Trantolo, and there are people with an ILO's home services, and there are people with a tile place associated with the Fianza family that are further involved with military and with judges and prosecutors involved with racketeering intercities and on and off the media locations like WFSB, Fox Connecticut News, the buildings next to them. I recorded and confessed and demonstrated involved with them with foreign and domestic families with racketeering. Not just those nations. These are through the little types of these are uses of identity, the ground locations with databases like hospitals. There's a Leahy family that pretended they had conversations with me since I was a kid. Per people tied to them, per New Britain Superior Court tied to them. There are little drug clicks with New Britain Superior Court prosecutors. Recorded, confessed, and demonstrated by themselves by people tied to them. And by themselves having faked conversation with me that would never at all. Onto paper, forging names, switching names of other doctors. This is a doctor family with a whole bunch of people in his family that work on Hartford Hospital. He's also recorded with a guy named Detective Samuda from some other hospital, pretending he was an arresting officer of me. Forged names, switched names with an officer Magnanos, who's involved with all kinds of falsified police reports with New Britain Superior Court and with New Britain officers also, and with on off campus officers. Now, because he switched names with an officer Magnanos, that other guy, the detective Samuda, and there was another officer there. Well, I don't know his name. Then first they brought a promise to appear. It wasn't even an arrest. Then they made him pretend they made a mistake with the promise to appear. They made another arrest. These people, in other words, I haven't been able to get a response since I was a kid. They've been stacking database racketeering lies. These are also people with State Forensics Lab recorded, confessed, and demonstrated also with Sandy Hook involved with crimes of the principal sex offender, with an O'Brien family tied to the Cololo family and them involved with that interstates on off campuses. Now, these are people involved also with confessions tied to their uses of a sclera, but also a Soto family, as the ones involved with Newtown, with the child sex offenders principals and uses of the phones at the schools. They use the phones for the schools. If they get caught, they start speaking through everyone else and attach who catches them to fake words and fake conversations with other people, even our family, which I'll show you when you put it on paper. I'm not going to start talking about people I know. They're playing games. That's why the media did that too. WFSB attached me and my family to fake words, fake ties to other people, fake locations. They also did this as their racketeering acts roles with investigators with and as former director of the FBI, Robert Luskin. His co-defendants are recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved with racketeering with locations on and off WFSB, on and off Fox Connecticut News through time. Now, so they have people spreading lies about people that they never had a conversation with. We have courts worse than consciously having made up. You're not supposed to use hearsay, let alone make stuff up. They did both. They pretend passions, emotions, forging names, switching names. So they are incapable of having election crimes. They have Ukraine tied to UPS, involved with the judges retired and standing, prosecutors retired and standing, on and off the state judicial branch offices retired and standing, whole bunch of people tied to a Kevin Dillon, Sean Dillon, Anna Dillon, on and off Two Route Highway, who are involved with my new and past neighbors, intercities, with racketeering, with state police, Weathersfield police, foreign police. So we better hurry up and get a response because you can't call the phone. They already lied about with the phone. That's already part of the problem here. Now they're lying about what is actually recorded over email. They also have the name Hunter used in their falsified police reports with Hartford courts that were involved with racketeering and roles with depositions, where defendant former director of FBI's deposition is also involved with it, and they're involved with racketeering with a Joshua Julian in relationship to things confessed in one of the depositions. Now that was in for another case. This is different against me. So they tell everyone to pretend they don't understand people. That's why it's so bad. Respond. They're having fake conversations. You understand me?